So good morning to my fellow friends and Cecilia. My name is Henry and I'm going to give a speech with a topic of how to meditate for stress relief. So have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant loss of daily life, where stress builds out and pace you out of reach? Thoughts like I need to perform more better than others can trap you in a cycle of anxiety and burnout. Physical signs such as insomnia or muscle tension would appear without warning. So, according to American Psychiatric Association Anonymous, who shows that US adults are feeling increasingly anxious. So, now I will introduce you to most famous and most useful effective skill to reduce stress, which is meditation. So meditation can help us to relax deeply and calm our mind. And it also it's not just about escaping from the reality, but it also builds our mental strength, calm and clarity. So I know that it will be difficult for a young person to start a balance between demand of social life and education and personal objective. But setting aside even 10 minutes a day will help you to have the profound effect on your stress level and focus. So, according to the study from those Harvard Medical School, show that regular meditation would reduce our production of stress hormone and help us to regulate our emotional balance. So, to this piece, I will guide you through the importance of the meditation. For meditation to release stress into 3 key sections, which is in the first, finding a quiet space for create a calming environment for meditation, and the second is focusing on deep breathing, which is help to regulate our stress hormone, and the third is promote maintaining mindfulness that promote meditation. So now we will move on to the first key section, which is finding a quiet space. So finding a quiet space is the most necessary first step of meditation. A calm environment is not just about a luxury but also a necessity for effective meditation. So according to Deepak Chopra, meditation is not a way of making your mind quiet, it's a way of battling the quiet that's already there. So a calm environment also helps us to escape from the noise outside and start the slowing down process. Silence also helps to reduce our stimulation on your sense, where your stress level will also naturally decrease. So you can, for your meditation practice, this practice doesn't have to be fancy. It could be as simple as the quiet room in your house, a peaceful corner in a park, or even a car park in a calm place. The most important thing here is to find a place that you won't be bothered for at least a few minutes. And however, you can make it more calmer by enhancing the space. You can choose the wall art or scenic image that evokes a sense of calm. But remember to avoid a bright design that might be distracting and try to use color that make you feel more relaxed. And remember that the decoration for the meditation place should be based on your personal preference, but not just simply copying for the other. So after setting up the meditation place, we should now move forward to the second practice, which is deep breathing. Deep breathing is a simple yet incredible powerful tool. It serves as the anchor that keep us focused from here and now. So have you ever noticed that when we are stressed, our breath tend to become shallow and a bit? I believe that all of you have ever experienced it before, since it's a signal to our brain that something is going on. So in our discussion, deep breathing does the opposite, where it tells our brains that you are safe. So now I will introduce you to the simple yet effective technique that is mostly practiced by people, which is pause breathing. So for the first, you need to back to your meditation press and close your eyes. Try to inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, and hold it for another count of 4, and exhale gently through your mouth for another count of 4. Feel your mouth relax and your shoulder drops, and your mind tends to become calm with every inhalation. So after you have practiced it, you should also know that the beauty of the deep breathing is you can done it anywhere. It can be even in the car or even before a difficult conversation. So now we will move forward to the last point, which is maintaining mindfulness to promote realization. So mindfulness means being fully present. In short, you should focus your attention on the current situation without any judgment. And staying present may seem easy, but it also will be difficult when you are staying in a society that full with distraction. So when we are stressed, our mind tends to be less. We will uncontrol ourselves, and we will always replay our past mistakes and worry about future problems. But when we maintain mindfulness, we have learned to calmly encounter the bad thoughts and allow them to pass like cloud in the sky, rather than allowing them to let us alone. So the more you practice mindfulness, the more it becomes a part of your daily life. It's not just something that you do while meditating, but it also can help you to respond to the stress and care for your well-being. So when you're practicing your maintain mindfulness, it will bring calm for the rest of your day. No matter if it's 5 minutes of concentrated breathing, or just simply pay more attention to your surroundings while taking a leisurely walk. So for the conclusion, we are living in a world that's full with noisy, fast-paced, and overwhelmed. This will lead to stress that will quite toll to our body and mind. So to remain calm and clarity, we can just simply finding a quiet space and concentrating on taking a deep and deep breath and engaging in mindfulness exercise. So remember that meditation is a life skill, not merely trendy activity. It is a skill that can foster our healing or resilience from within. It is also a skill that can help us to stop, think, and react wisely rather than angrily. So as you move forward after this quiz, I encourage you all to take just a few moments each day to try to sit quietly and take a deep breath and staying present. So remember that what you need is the will to start. You don't need any expensive equipment or a lot of spare time. So use meditation to become your long-term stress reduction strategy, your self-shelter, and your anchor. And that's all from me. So we are going to
what is the role of deep breathing in meditation for stress relief?
Okay, as I just mentioned before, deep breathing is important. It's a core practice for meditation, and it also serves as an anchor that bring our focus from here and now. So as what I introduced just now, that I want technique that you all can practice it, which is pause breathing. It's quite simple and it will become useful to make sure your mind calm and get a clarity.